you know, that whole Main Street area there is something we're hopefully going to be looking at and doing some planning on, because I think that's the next logical expansion area of the downtown district business area, because we're seeing it go that way now a little bit. And I took part in the Riley Design Fellowship with several other mayors in South Carolina a few days ago, and this is an endowment that came from former Mayor Charleston, Joe Riley, and got to meet with him, and he shared a lot of interesting ideas and concepts with me. And I tried to focus on that exact thing during my time there. That was sort of my project, if you will, when I was there, the vision that I was wanting to work on. So we looked at several options, and I hope that we'll, you know, pull something nice together for that area, and that would really enhance that area and make it more walkable, put in, you know, better lighting and just increase the walkability of it, and kind of connect that whole side over there more with the downtown. You know, adding on to the downtown master plan that we already executed, we've got the North Mechanic Street project, which is going to hopefully make that area more walkable. We're putting in sidewalks and bike lanes, and we want to do some work over there, and that's already been started, so to speak, as far as getting the ball rolling on it. So we're that, and also West Queen, same thing there. So we're going to be enhancing that whole area to kind of match the downtown here and what you see here. So hopefully make it more walkable, more attractive, and more pedestrian friendly, and hopefully enhance that area over there as well. It's sorely needed. I think it's time we spend some money over there on that side of town and do some good things there. The walkability is very important, and also you know, just having handicap access is very important, and that's something sometimes we forget about. But some of us aren't as fortunate as others, and you know, we want to make sure that the people that aren't as fortunate are able to go and do things too. And we've gotten a lot of good comments on what we've done here, so that, you know, folks that aren't able to walk can still, if they're in a wheelchair or some other, you know, one of the little electric scooter things or whatever, they can go where they need to go downtown here and share in the fun and excitement here. Yeah, we're always, you know, trying to promote the downtown, and honestly, the downtown's kind of filling up, you know, so that's why you're seeing it expand a little bit. But yeah, and you know, we're looking forward to, you know, next to us here right now, the Rains on Exchange, that should be coming in, which is going to be a nice restaurant with rooftop seating. And there's some other things in the works too that I won't go into just yet, but I think we're going to see some other nice projects maybe coming to fruition here downtown. Don't have to really say it. Everybody knows there's a lot of growth, and of course, you know, the housing market nationwide is kind of tough because there's not a lot of inventory, so basically anything they can build right now they're selling. And we're seeing a lot of that growth. You know, a lot of that's due to a lot of the efforts of the county, you know, to bring in a lot of economic development, you know, with Arthur X and, you know, TTI Ryobi and so on and so forth, and, you know, Clemson University and Tri-County Tech and Anderson College, and, you know, even District 4 here, schools, you know, they've been instrumental in that growth, because you got to have all those things, because that's what manufacturers look for. Give a lot of people a chance to, you know, stay here in this area and have a good job. So, you know, I think one of the best things you can do for anybody is give them a job. It helps us all. One of the things we need to make sure is that we do have enough affordable housing for people. So what's affordable and what's not, I guess would be something we could debate a little bit, because the cost of housing keeps going up. So, you know, we want to maintain affordable housing, you know, things that people can afford. I guess from a tax-based standpoint, we'd all like to see $1 million houses here in Pendleton, but, you know, we can't do that. We need to have a good mixture. So,
what about the growth of the expanded area of Pendleton out on the highway? What else is going on out there? Anything?
Well, it just continues to grow, basically. You know, but it's we've got a new we're certain that we've got a new Ingles coming in out there, and I'm hearing we got a Zaxby's coming in and a Circle K, so we're going to see a little more commercial growth coming in there too. as well as we're going to continue to see houses there, because that's a convenient place for people to be. You know, you got access to major thoroughfares out there, be it 76 or 187 and I-85 on down there. You're close to everything, so it's a popular place for people to go. And a lot of people like the smaller lot sizes and, you know, higher density, I guess, because they don't want a big yard. And, you know, they just they want that kind of a home. You know, we recently had a company called Ortec come into Pendleton. They annexed into town. They like to be a big part of the community, and that's good. So they're good to have here. We're really glad we have them.
I know you had talked about redoing the gym over there. Is that still something y'all are looking into?
Yeah, still looking at it. We're looking at now to try to get a accurate study done on it, and we have one proposal. We're trying to look at another one, so we're trying to get an accurate study done to see exactly what it's going to cost and what it's going to take to do it. So we're kind of in the dark a little bit on it now as to what it's really going to take to fix it completely.
And we're about to move into one of the biggest days of the year, biggest weekends of the year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Let me tell a little bit about the Spring Jubilee this year.
Yeah, well, you know, we're looking forward to it. It's a great event every year, and we have a lot of vendors that come to it, and it's handcrafted things, which is what makes it kind of special. It's not somewhere you're going to go and see the Ginzu knife being sold and, you know, the special mops and things like that. But it's a great event because you do see some really quality stuff here for that people can buy, and that brings a lot of people in. And we have a lot of entertainment with it. So besides the vendors, you're going to have, you know, some good music and local entertainers and that sort of thing. So, and a lot of good food. You know, there'll be food trucks and food vendors, and then besides that, we have of course all our local restaurants right here. So it's right in the middle of it. So you've got, you know, all of these like the Blue Heron and, you know, the Mexican restaurant we have over here, the bakery, you know, Mama Ray's ice cream. You know, we've got all of this right here. So it's a nice little event to come to, and you know, it's a very pedestrian-friendly event, so you can come here and walk around and just have a good time.
It's ranked as one of the top festivals in the Southeast, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's always a good time. Everybody loves it.
You think it's going to completely return to the pre-pandemic levels this year with all the vendors and everything? Is it looking? Yeah,
I think this year will be a big year. You know, given the numbers, the COVID numbers have dropped off significantly. You know, I think a lot of people will be out for it. I think there's a lot of pent-up, you know, demand for that. So I think we'll see that in just travel in general. I mean, we'll have some other smaller events, and you know, we try to keep things going, you know, and keep things happening around here. But that's going to be the big one.
And we talked about it last year, and I think we'll talk about it again when we get together in June. But don't y'all do a concert series during the summer too? Right.
Well, that's sort of what I was alluding to with that. But we'll probably bring in some bands, have some concerts, and that's always a lot of fun to be here on the green. And you know, on any weekday or weekend, this is a great place just to come walk around and enjoy it. We're on the road to doing a lot of good things. We've got 2 new members on council, and we've got a really good town council there that you know, they all love Pendleton. They want to see good things and do good things. So I'm enjoying working with the council we have, and we're going to keep moving forward.
And it looks like the sewer project's coming together finally, so that's going to be good for the town, right?
It's going to be good for the town, and it's going to be you know, good for the county, and be good for Clemson. So I think it's a win for all of us. It's great that we have Clemson and the county to be partners with us in that, because it would be really tough to do it on our own, all of that. And so it's going to be a really a big thing for us. I think in the long run, it's going to be huge for our town to have that. Just come see us. It's a great place. We've got a lot of things to do and see, and of course, you know, the history. We haven't really mentioned the history, but you know, Pendleton's oldest town in the upstate. It was, you know, been here for, well, we had our 225th anniversary in 2015, so you know, there's just a lot of history to see here. And the Historical Foundation, they do a great job. We've got places you can tour in this area, you know, Ashtabula Plantation, and of course Woodburn, and you know, even all of this right here in town. Yeah, I mean, just look to the right of us. So we got, you know, the Farmer Society building, and just so much history right here all around us. So you know, we hope people will come enjoy it.